Alright, we're going to diagnose a Subzero ice maker. And this video has a bonus. So here we go. We got service blinking, ice, 40 EC. That's got nothing to do with the ice maker. 40 means that the freezer compressor is running too long. So let's do that first. Colder, on off, 40 EC. Then we hit colder. Temperature in the freezer is 00, refrigerator 36, freezer evaporator -3, refrigerator evaporator 32. Fridge fan's not running, that must mean the fridge is not on. Based on these temperatures, the fridge doesn't have to be on because it was set to 36. Now when I look at this ice maker, the ice maker is stuck in an upwards position. That rake is not flat, so that means it's trying to go around, and for some reason it's stuck. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reset the ice button up top. Give it a second. I don't know if you can see that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn on the ice maker again. First I'm going to reset the error code. I don't want that on my screen. We'll reset it. You hold down alarm for like 10 seconds. Reset. Now we'll turn on ice again, and we're going to watch the ice maker, see if it moves. So I reset the ice maker and it's not running, so I'm going to take that cover off and try to advance the ice maker a little bit and see if it kicks on and starts running. So what I'm going to do is take this cover off and I'm going to inspect the gears. What you do is you put your screwdriver there and you counterclockwise the screw, and you should hear an audible click, and the ice maker should start running on its own with the door switch down. So the ice maker is not running on its own power right now. Now some fridges have an ice maker switch. Some of them the arm detects the bucket and runs. We're not can confirm that the switches are working in the unit. We got the bottom drawer closed, and this I press it with my finger and the switches are working. Open this drawer and hold the switch down. It's not going to happen, but now we know that bottom switch works. Okay. I like to do this to see if that fan is spinning freely, just because sometimes it gets pushed back. Okay. So what's going on with the ice maker? Let's see what's going on. So we've got ice on the display. Reset it again. It's not running on its own power. Where it's at right now, the ice maker should complete and spin around. Now, if the temperature is not good enough, this ice maker has a thermostat, it won't let it run. So one thing I want to do now is check for power to see if we're even getting power from the fridge. The power comes from there. So this video has two bonus. So I did all this. Somebody was here to change this heater before me a couple months ago. So we weren't getting the fan running when I held these two switches down. So what this This fridge, this has two switches. This does ice maker and fan, and this is lights and fan, or vice versa. So here's what happened. They changed this harness, but this never got in properly. Right here. That was loose. So now, audible click. We're gonna check all this out. I was checking for power between here and here with the ice on the display and these two switches down. You should be getting 120 about volts from here. You can check all of them, but really from here to here. I wasn't getting that. So I thought I was a genius. And I was ready to do a control board. So before I just do a control board, I went up here and I find the neutral wire and this pink wire. I was getting voltage. Subzero didn't have the black tracer, so I said, oh, maybe this is a pink wire voltage. Maybe that's the pink. Well, everything was giving me voltage, but it was losing. I was losing it down below. So the fan wasn't running, and the ice maker wasn't running. So I decided to figure out, somebody's been here before, and I see this brand new. So when they did this, they took everything apart, and then bada bing, probably that click right here. So now I'm gonna power it on. If that fan runs, I'm pretty sure we're good all around. And there's a second bonus. The ice maker water line is kinked back there. We're getting enough water here anyway. So after I do all this, they're gonna have to get a plumber to fix that water line. We'll see if we get enough water, but I'll still let them know about the kink. So I'll put this back together and update everyone. So again, this wasn't running. This had no power. That's where the ice maker gets power from. But at the board we got power. So that was a tricky one. So sometimes you see broken wire, check broken wire. It wasn't a broken wire, it was a unplugged harness. So we'll double check all that and make sure. Now it gets so cold in here, sometimes moisture, if it's not in properly, could pop that out. That's why you want that audible click. So once you get that, you're good to go. And always make sure this spins freely, because this doesn't have a back. There's no stopper here, so this can get pushed back, gets caught up here, and this runs forever. Now that error code 40 we got was excessive runtime on the compressor, so that gave me a clue to check, you know, fans and everything. And everything, all the temperatures were good, but this guy wasn't running. So there you go. Don't just get the main control board or an ice maker or anything like that because you recognize patterns. Always check wires, connections, call for help, and do what you got to do to get it done right the first time.